Good evening and welcome to tonight's upload. My name's Emma. Make sure you subscribe for weekly vlogs where I share a little half hour into our life, or also hauls and chats and all sorts of things. We are back with one of my favourite types of videos, a little bit of cheeky kitchen organisation. I will leave above and also below my last kitchen organisation, but since then I got a new kitchen. We had this kitchen done perhaps about 2 months ago now, and it has revolutionised our lives. We've got so much storage. Before, the kitchen was all kind of open shelves and there was loads of higgledy-piggledy bits and bobs everywhere. But now with this kitchen, we have loads of shelves, we have loads of drawers. We've made the most of every single tiny bit of space because it is quite a small kitchen. It's a galley kitchen. So I'm here to show you how I've organised these beautiful cupboards of mine that I absolutely adore. What I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to go back in the past and you're going to see past Emma talk through some bits and pieces I bought from IKEA to help me with the storage. Disclaimer, some of the stuff was great, some of the stuff I got perhaps didn't work as well, and I would love for you to leave some solutions in the comments if you could have come up with some better ideas. My very best friend, the label maker, is of course the star of this video. I've had this for years. I got it off Amazon. It just has revolutionised my life. So you'll be seeing a lot of the label maker. And then what I'll do is I'll come back at the very end and I'll show you the finished result. Hope you enjoy it, guys. Okay, so it's a Saturday afternoon. We visited IKEA this morning. The children are in the garden playing with their dad on the trampoline. So I am going to sort, before I do the kind of tour, I'm going to sort out some of the cupboards that need sorting out. I will show you some of the stuff that I got from IKEA. If you want to see a full haul, I did do a weekly vlog and shoved it at the end of a weekly vlog, but I will just show you the bits and pieces I'm going to use to kind of help me with all my cupboards. Okay, so here is what we have got to work with. These frames here are going on the back wall, so they're obviously not for storage. I've bought some big plastic buckets, which I'm hoping to help use for like my cleaning products. I've bought these for kids snacks, my snacks, Stephen's snacks. I've got these which I'm hoping cereal's going to go in, but Stephen thinks they're too small, so we shall see. These are for some flour, and we've already got ones that are for pasta and spaghetti, so I'll show you those. So I didn't need to get any for that. These are going to be for some cooking stuff, I don't know what, but I just thought these were so pretty. I also thought they'd be really good even for just like cotton wool or anything, bathrooms. I thought they were great. And also we've got these for maybe sprinkles, I don't know. So that's kind of what we've got at the moment. This I'm planning on lining the drawers with that have like pots and pans and stuff in. So this is the kind of main cupboard that I want to sort out. This is kind of cooking stuff and all sorts of spices and things. Then we've got bread and we've got more cooking stuff. The plates, they're absolutely fine. And in this, the top ones are actually sorted. I've gone through all those. So that's like all my Ray Dunn stuff and like seasonal stuff. That's like just random bits and bobs if we're entertaining. These are kind of cake bowls and cake stands. These need to have plants put in. So it's mainly this bit that I'm going to be sorting out today. You will see that these drawers already have containers in, which are great, but I'm going to use these for somewhere else in the kitchen because I want to have the kind of, I don't know how you would describe them, the ones that are a bit slanted for the snacks. I want to have them all in here. So that's what I'm going to use these for something else somewhere else. And then, oh my gosh, guys, look at this. We still have stacks of Easter eggs left. I am going to do some Rice Krispie cakes and stuff with the kids tomorrow, I think, which is why I bought the new bowls. But they're not that massive fans of Easter eggs. What's wrong with my children? And then this just needs a bit organised. You'll be like, Emma's kids live off Easter eggs, Haribo and cup of soup. But no, these are just the ones, the main pantry bit is here and I haven't shown you that. And also this little section needs sorting with all the cleaning bits and pieces in. I've actually bought like a drawer divider and I'm really fascinated to see how that's gonna fit in. I want to have, like, you know, look there, we've got like suntan lotion next to hand wash refill, and then we're trying to stop using kitchen roll, so by keeping it down here and keeping cloths on the top, because we used to have in the old kitchen the kitchen roll on the side, but I'm going to keep kitchen roll down here just in case of emergencies, like spillage or somebody throws up or something, and we're going to keep cloths on the side, so I want to have a section for that. Just, this is all just a bit higgledy-piggledy. I'm going to be honest, guys, since this is an IKEA kitchen, I'm super disappointed that you can't fit these 3 in a row, which I just presumed you could, because generally everything in IKEA like kind of fits all nicely together, but they just don't fit. So that's a bit frustrating. So at the moment we've got 2 side by side, but I need to get over it. I need to get over it and move on, but that has made me just go, oh, that's really annoying. Okay, disaster number 2. These don't fit the really big boxes of cereal in. I wondered if maybe we look in IKEA, there might have been big ones. These are the biggest ones we could find. So let me know if you know of better cereal holders, if you've ever seen them IKEA that are much bigger than this. It's fine. I can just put like a little clip on the top of those and put them back in the cupboards. What I will say is we're trying to get, not Ethan because he's only 6, but Erin to be a bit more independent, and these are probably much better for the kids to pour their own cereal in the morning. So it's not a loss. It's a learning process, guys. Okay, so the kind of higgledy-piggledy section that I've secretly been quite looking forward to sorting out is kind of the baking stuff. So I want to have these 2. I've just cleaned out. These are the old storage from the kids' snacks. I've got some of these to fill up, and also I've got these to fill up. I would love to know if you know of any kind of brands of sprinkles or anything like that that come in, like, I don't know, cardboard, or just little things that I can fill it up rather than keep buying plastic tubs. So my plan is to fill these up and make it all look nice and pretty. I'm going to get the label maker out. I think it might need batteries because I haven't used it for a while, but that is the next plan. I would like to know, what do you listen to or watch when you're doing cleaning or sorting? I love listening to podcasts. I listen to loads on Spotify, but at the moment I have started to watch a program called The Society on Netflix. So I'm going to have that on the background while I sort through this. The kids have just come in from the trampoline and they're going up to have a bath. So they're all being sorted. So I'm going to focus on this and watch a little bit of Netflix. These are absolutely brilliant. I've still got Netflix on in the background. These are brilliant for this kind of size package. And these are really good, but I will say, if you they just, you know when you go to a shop and they're like, don't pick the Yankee Candle up by the lid. It's similar. So these are kind of more for effect. Oh my gosh, I was all kicking off on Netflix. We're using my favourite friend, the label maker. I got this off Amazon. It's really, really great. You can also buy the tape with see-through stuff on. I really like the white stuff because it makes it easier to see. But see-through stuff's perhaps better for tubs that are not see-through. You can hear the dog just clackering around. There's loads on Amazon. I'll link one below, but they're all pretty much the same. So you just type in what you want, and then it just comes out really simply, and then you can label to your heart's desire. I'm not going to be labeling tubs that we don't see the side of. So, for example, I'm not going to be labeling these because we can just see in them, and it's just a waste. But anything that say, for example, I needed to say to the kids, oh, could you get this out of the cupboard to do some baking or whatnot, they can just read it. Or, you know, if Steve wants to do cooking, he knows what's what. So there are all the bits and pieces that I got from IKEA. I've also reused some plastic storage from our old kitchen, because obviously we want to make sure we're not chucking away stuff unnecessarily, and if we can reuse anything, it's always a really good idea. You will have seen that some of the storage perhaps wasn't quite as big as I thought. My main problem was these ones. So if you know any kind of plastic storage boxes that are a bit bigger. I don't care what shop they're from, let me know in the comments, because these do not fit in a box of cereal, which is a real shame. So what I'll do now is I'm going to show you some of the parts of the kitchen, some of the storage solutions that I have used. It won't be every nook and cranny, however I probably will show you a messy bit as well, because, you know, all kitchens have a messy bit. So come along with me. Starting off with the first cupboard. Now, if you are subscribed to me or you follow me on any of my other social media platforms, you know I love mugs. So we had to make sure there was lots of room for mugs. So what we actually asked from IKEA is if we could have an extra shelf. So we made like a little mug shelf, and I'd probably quite like another one there. So the mugs are split into sections. We've got my Ray Dunn collection. These are my own mugs that I actually make, and they will be being released again very soon. These are just kind of like mugs I really, really like. So I love this Louis Theroux mug. Gotta get through this. And then up here are the current Disney mugs I'm using. When it gets to Christmas and Halloween, these will be swapped. But these little shelves here are from IKEA, and they're really, really handy to kind of add double stubble height to your shelf. And on the top, we've got some cookery books and also some baking bits. These cupboards are so deep that there probably is some better solution for me to use all of this space. But at the moment, I'm just using these IKEA cartons that I have labelled. We've got spaghetti and rice. We've got some sugars, we've got some flour, and then up here we've got some old IKEA tubs that I actually had from the old house, but you can still get them in store. And we've got baking supplies, sprinkles, herbs and spices, and at the back is just kind of miscellaneous. And at the very top, this is so high, this kitchen, I actually have to get a little stool to stand on. So at the very top is stuff I don't really need that often. We've got some white chocolate and brown chocolate, or milk chocolate, sprinkles to put in cookies, some marshmallows for hot chocolate, and then can you see we've got all kind of like our cake displays. So this is like a nice bakery shelves, and then here we just have our crockery, which we have had since we got married, so it's not doing too bad. This is very sleeping with the enemy. Have all the tins face forward. But again, there's so much space in here to put loads more food. But I've just got another rack, and these can be got in Wilko's. You can also get them in Asda. They're really nice and cheap and reasonably priced. So this is kind of just where we're keeping our tins. Obviously, sometimes it's fuller, sometimes it's not quite so full. But at the moment, we're looking kind of light. Short interlude from all the organisation to show you the messy cupboard. This is the cupboard where we just put all of the things that don't fit anywhere else. But you know what, we've all got one of those cupboards, haven't we? These drawers are great. So I have used some of these IKEA tubs, as I mentioned before. I'm very disappointed that 3 don't fit in a row. You know, and so it just makes you go, ah. But we kind of keep treats that we don't mind the kids seeing out and about, and then chocolatey treats hidden out of kids' temptation. And that's the same over here. The kids know that from this drawer they're allowed anything. So this is just like, you know, cereals and snacks, and also we've got kind of crisps and popcorn on the bottom. But the top drawer, they know this is really only if they ask and they can have a treat. All their chocolatey treats are tucked away. My favourite drawer is definitely this drawer. I absolutely love these home bargain tubs. I've been back several times and I've never seen them in this size. So if you ever see them, let me know and message me, because I would love to have perhaps another 2 go along. They were like, I'm sure they were like 69p each. So we've got those filled with all like our, you know, cleaning supplies. Then I've got 2 buckets and this handy drawer divider here from IKEA. So these are kind of fresh supplies that we don't use, and then other bits and pieces. So we've got, you know, some kind of different types of Zaflora, we've got shoe polish, and then this is where the kitchen roll, because we're trying not to use as much kitchen roll, so I have it hidden away rather than being on hand at all times. Finally, it's really good to make storage work for you, like that is really applicable to your family. These 2 bins are supposed to be for recycling, but we're actually really good at recycling in the garden. In Birmingham, we get sent recycling bins, so what we've used these 2 bins for is I've used this for dishwasher tablets and stuff, And this is for all washing capsules, you know, they're nice and hidden out of the way of the kids. The dog can't get to them, so this is just our little thing. The dishwasher's right here, the washing machine's right there, so it's really, really handy for us. Thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and also click the little notification bell. Is there any other kind of organisation you'd like me to do? Would you like me to show some sort of routines? Let me know. I'll also leave a playlist of any organisation videos I've done before, and I will see you for a weekly vlog very soon. Night, guys.